Hey guys, so today you are going to be seeing part 1 of my bookshelf tours. There will be 3 parts, 1 part for every shelf. This is the one you're going to be seeing today. I spent so long editing this. I had 30 minutes of footage and I narrowed it down to 9 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoy. On top we just have a bunch of little knick-knack stuff. So right here, this is just something I made just out of a book that was really falling apart, and it's actually a Harry Potter book. I don't remember which one. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Then I just have like a little vasey thing, a little mini Eiffel Tower, and then one of my cameras. This is my film camera. On this shelf, the thing that's not a book is my little Elsa pop figure, because she is just so cute. And the book I have on display is Love and Other Perishable Items by Laura Buzo. First book on the stack is We'll Always Have Summer. It's Not Summer Without You, and The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. And then we have the one non-Jenny Han book in the stack, and that is The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. Fire with Fire, Burn for Burn. This is a signed copy of P.S. I Still Love You. And To All the Boys I've Loved Before. And then I have Lock and Key, That Summer, The Moon and More, What Happened to Goodbye by Sarah Dessen. Anna and the French Kiss, and Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. Kissing Booth by Beth Reekles. Please Ignore Vera Dietz by A.S. King. Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews. After We Collide, and After We Fell by Anna Todd. The Selection, The Elite, The One, and The Air by Kira Cass. Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson, Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. So the book that's missing from this stack is Clockwork Angel, and I lent that out to a friend because it's amazing, and yeah. Clockwork Prince, City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, City of Heavenly Fire is across the room right now because that's what I'm reading currently. We have the Shadowhunters Codex, which, can we talk about how gorgeous this book is? City of Heavenly Fire, and The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare. And the book that was on display, which is Clockwork Princess. I just have a book on the top because it kind of doesn't fit in, but I want it next to the other ones. That is Voyager, which is the 3rd book in the Outlander series. I'll show you. Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. And Dragonfly in the Amber by Diana Gabaldon. Cinder and Scarlet by Melissa Myers. Legend, Prodigy, Life Before Legend, and Champion by Marie Lu. The 100 by Cass Morgan. Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, and Ruin and Rising by Leah Bardugo. Gotta put the books back together again. The first thing about this video, I think the editing is kind of fun, but this video sucks because I'm bad at organizing bookshelves. Outlander, be a good girl. Get in the shelf. The items I have on here that are not books is a little pop figure of the Doctor, aka Matt Smith, and like just a little diamond, which should be like that, but I dropped a book on it earlier, so it flipped. The first book on the shelf is Shatter Me, The Forest of Hands and Teeth, The Dead Tossed Waves, and Dark and Hollow Places by Carrie Ryan. Delirium, Pandemonium, Requiem, which is the odd child out because it's the other cover, and Delirium Stories by Lauren Oliver, Matched, Crossed, and Reached by Ali Condi. Then we have the little stack, which on display I have The Kiss of Deception, which I have a signed copy Ruby Red, Sapphire Blue, and Emerald Green by Kirsten Gier. Vampire Academy, Frostbite, Shadow Kiss, Blood Promise, Spirit Bound, and Last Sacrifice by Rochelle Mead. Then I have Dune and Destined for Dune by Carrie Corp and Lori Langdon. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children without Dust Jacket. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children with Dust Jacket. And Hollow Cities by Ransom Riggs. Alienated and Invaded by Melissa Landers. These Broken Stars, This Shattered World by Amy Kaufner and Megan Spooner. Under the Moon by Deborah Kerbel. Tutored by Allison Whitenberg. Prism by Faye and Eliza Kellerman. Crier's Cross by Lisa McMahon. Marked, Betrayed by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. The Mermaid Chair by Sue Monk Kidd. And The Secret Life of Bees, also by Sue Monk Kidd. Bunheads by Sophie Flack. Free You, Free Me by David Levitan. The fact that every you, me, every, is that like a, I don't even know. Putting this away. Looking for Alaska by John Green. The Amanda Project by Amanda Valentino and Melissa Cantor. At First Sight and The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks. The Color Purple by Alicia Walker. Antigone, Oedipus the King, and Electra by Sophocles. Alice in Zombieland. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. Everywhere by Gabrielle Zevin. Pretty Little Secrets. Pretty Little Liars. Perfect. Unbelievable. Flawless. I think those were all in the wrong order. Killer. Two Truths and a Lie. And The Lying Game by Sarah Shepard. The next book we have is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. Betwixt by Tara Bray Smith. If We Kiss by Rachel Vale. Aces Up by Lauren Barnholt. Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. Taking Off by Jenny Moss. And The Crucible by Arthur Miller. The first book on this shelf is Under the Dome by Stephen King. Grey's Anatomy by Henry Gray. Black House by Stephen King and Peter Straub. The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. Lexicon by Max Berry. Conversion by Catherine Howe. The Physique Book of Deliverance Dane by Catherine Howe. Ice Fire by David Lyons. Hearts in Atlantis by Stephen King. Choose Your Own Autobiography by Neil Patrick Harris. The Cider House Rules by John Irving. The Longest Trip Home by John Grogan. Sisterhood Everlasting by Anne Brasher. The Lost Symbol by Dan Brown. Her Fearful Symmetry by Audrey Niffenegger. A Good American by Alex George. Marley and Me by John Grogan. Dear John by Nicholas Sparks. A Bend in the Road, also by Nicholas Sparks. In the After by Dimitri Luneta. And Archlight by Jocelyn N. McQueen.